All right. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Rivercrest Football on Rivercrest Athletics. We are live from Cortez Kennedy Field at Rivercrest Colts Stadium. The Tez 3A state playoffs have arrived as your Colts host the Fouke Panthers this evening in the opening round. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time that we go live. The Colts enter the playoffs as the 3A3's 2 seed and bring with them a 9-1 overall record after a dominant 54-16 performance over Piggott. The Colts like to air it out behind the arm of senior quarterback Cavante Washington, who's connected on 70.3% of his passes for 1,943 yards and 29 touchdowns. Washington has added 794 yards and 9 TDs on the ground. His receiving targets are led by junior wide receiver Buda Harris, who has 829 yards and 11 touchdowns. The talented group of junior Jaden Young, over 1,300 all-purpose yards and 17 touchdowns. Senior Jacavion Williams, 458 yards, 7 TDs. And senior Kieran Morris, 296 yards and 5 touchdowns. Senior defensive tackle Andrew Lomack, big man, leads the Colt defense with 63 tackles and 13 tackles for loss, along with Young, who has 62 tackles and 5 interceptions. And senior Nolan Williams has 61 tackles. Fouke is the 4 seed out of the always tough 3A7 conference. The Panthers are 7-3 overall after winning a shootout last week, 55-53 over Smackover. Senior running back Dylan Sprayberry is a dangerous man in the backfield, having rushed for 1,215 yards and 19 touchdowns. He's averaging 10.7 yards per carry. He also had 3 receiving touchdowns. Senior quarterback Terrell Robinson has been effective, having thrown for 1,222 yards and 13 touchdowns. Robinson has run for over 300 yards and 6 more scores. Junior running back Joshua Scoggins has rushed for nearly 500 yards and 8 touchdowns. Robinson's favorite targets have been senior wide receivers Jaden Greer, 606 yards and 7 TDs, and Colin Garner, 298 yards and a touchdown. Linebackers Chris Sherman, Jackson McMurray, and defensive lineman Dakota Escobar lead the Panther defense. The Panthers are on a 3-game winning streak. They've averaged 59 points per game over that span. This will be the first ever meeting between these schools. Settle in, folks, as we get ready to bring you all of the Rivercrest Fouke first round action here at the Tez. It's time for Colt football right here on Rivercrest Athletics.
I'm ready, Coach. Just had the coin toss, and Fouke won the toss and elected to receive. Had the captains for tonight for the Colts were Montarius Smith, Joe Lewis Ralph, and Andrew Big Man Lomack. For the Fouke Panthers was Jackson McMurray and Tristan Watson, captain. So it's going to be a good one, Coach.
It's going to be a fun one.
It feels a little bit different tonight going to the playoffs.
It sure does. It also feels different because our buddy Ty's not here.
That's
He's
right.
not able to be with us tonight, so we wish him a speedy recovery, and we'll look forward to having him back with us next week.
Absolutely. Yeah, it feels weird without him sitting in between us right here.
That's right. 52 degrees here at kickoff here at the Tez, and the Colts take the field as they run through the inflatable horseshoe down there. And, again, Fouke will be receiving to start this game. So,
yeah.
Special presentation tonight at halftime for our band. The band, back-to-back state champions. Tuesday went down there and won it again. So, I think our House of Representative Joey Carr is going to be here to present them with a special citation in honor of the band. So,
I told Christy this week, my wife, I said, that's a small sample size, but every time our band's won a state championship, the football team has played for one at least.
There you go.
Now, that's just a 1-year sample size, so
hey,
but I'll take it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
That's
it.
right. We do thank everybody for joining us. Sorry, 236 on here. I appreciate all those Colt fans out there and a whole lot of Fouke fans on here. I knew Coach Littleton this week asked for a live stream link and said our fans wanted to know because it's a long trip. You got to be going to Fouke to get there from here. We've been to Nashville a few times for football, and when I looked to see exactly where Fouke was, it's farther. So,
yeah,
so it's down there.
It's a trip I'm glad we didn't have to take. Hunter Ellis, the birthday boy. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday to our kicker, number 12, Hunter Ellis. He's getting ready to kick off to the Fouke Panthers. Number 23 back there, that's Dylan Sprayberry. That's their main horse. And number 11, I believe, Joshua Scoggins. Ball's going to hit at about the 26-yard line, and Sprayberry is going to gather it up, and he's going to be out of bounds at about the 28, and that's where the Panthers will start with the football with 11:57 left to go here in the first quarter.
Good coverage. Mike Faison getting down there to just push him out of bounds, and you want to hem Dylan Sprayberry up as much as you can.
Absolutely.
He's a heck of a runner. Got to watch some game film this week, and does a good job following his blocks. And, man, when he does see a crease, he has good speed.
He's averaging 10.7 yards a carry coming into this game. So you want to keep your eyes on number 23. They have a receiver there on the far side, one receiver here on the near side. They have a back there, Sprayberry next to the quarterback. He's going to take the handoff, run to that right edge, and he's going to be out there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be brought down after they move the chains. There is a flag on the field, however, at about the 37-yard line, so this one may be coming back. He was able to get on that outside edge on the far side. And
I'm not sure what the call is. I know he had a lot of room out there. Cole's got to do a better job of setting that edge.
Yeah, I'm looking for the white hat. There he is. It's in the area of a hold, and that's what they're going to call right there.
Well, sometimes that's the reason that
that's right.
that there's space along that right side, and
I didn't see it, but I agree with him.
Of course,
it looked like a hold all the way.
They did against Smackover. He first play of the game went 68 yards for a touchdown last Thursday night, and but he's a good one, man. But they did have a few long runs called back for holding. So
first down and 11 for the Panthers after the penalty. Hand off there, and he's going to take it back. He started right and cut back up the middle. That's number 11, Joshua Scoggins. He's their second leading rusher on this team. So
nice little counter right there.
He takes it, picks up about 7 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 4.
Offensive line for Fouke does a good job of staying on their man. I mean, that's what they want to do. They can throw it. Terrell Robinson's thrown for over 1,200 yards, but they like to spread you out and be able to find some creases and let their horses go back there.
They look big, that's for sure. Quarterback drops back. He's got some pressure there. That's Monterius Smith who runs him out, and he's going to run out of bounds. Might have lost a yard there. They're going to spot it at the 31-yard line maybe. Yeah. So a loss on the play, a loss of about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a third down and 7 for the Panthers. 10:42 left to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless at the Tez. There's a snap. Quarterback drops back, looks right, throws right, and it's going to be nearly picked off by Buda Harris over there. That's not exactly where you want to be throwing the football when you're playing Rivercrest. So he's pretty fortunate that was not picked off.
Buda Harris covers a lot of ground over there with those long arms.
I'm telling you right now, you don't want to be throwing the ball toward probably some of the best hands in the state of Arkansas high school football. That's going to bring up fourth down and 7 for the Panthers. Can't see the number there of the punter. It looks like
number 3.
3. That's Jackson McMurray, and the ball is going to roll dead at about the 33-yard line.
Yeah.
And that's where the Rivercrest Colts will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Good job by the Colt defense.
After the punt by Jackson McMurray. Again, if you're joining us, first round of the 2024 edition of the Arkansas 3A high school playoffs. The Colts come in 9-1. They're hosting this first round playoff game.
Yep.
It's always nice when you get to play on your home field one more time.
Yeah, and a lot of times, by the time you get to a 4 and 5 seed, they're not just great teams, but Fouke is kind of like us, where their conference is stacked, and so if you made the playoffs in that conference, you're doing pretty good.
Little high snap. That's Jaden Young who took that in, and he's going to take it to the left side of that offensive line, and he's going to move the chains as he takes it down to the Fouke 38-yard line. I asked Jaden today, I said, all right, man, who's going to have a big game tonight? You know what he did? He patted his chest. He said, me. He's starting out that way as he picks up a big chunk right there.
And that's a humble young man, too. If he tells you that, he's pretty serious.
I forgot to ask him if he was wearing a Fouke shirt today.
I bet he is.
There's that's Jaden Young again, and he takes the handoff. He's still on his feet. He's inside the 20. Finally goes out of bounds at about the where are they marking that? The
little
18, 17. Yeah,
like
he was out of bounds.
They didn't let go of us,
no.
And then I don't know if our guy tried to push him off or
he did.
What,
did they throw a flag on that?
They did throw a flag.
Okay,
I'm not sure who it's going to be on.
Yeah, Fouke was trying to – I think he was trying to strip the ball or something there out of bounds.
It was after the play. And
somebody came in and kind of chunked him right there. And usually the second man always gets caught. So,
he stepped out of bounds, and the defender didn't let go of him. And when our lineman arrived, he shoved him off of him. And you're right, you can't retaliate because they're almost always going to see the last guy.
And it should be after the play, so the chain should still move. It should be 1st and 10, as it was out of bounds, and so it's going to be 1st and 10 Colts at the 32-yard line.
Yeah,
so
instead of the 16,
right,
or 17,
right. So another big gain for Jaden Young, and 2 big plays by him so far.
Well, the line did a good job of just blowing a hole open on that side.
They reset the formation on offense. Young goes in motion. There's the snap. Cavante looking over here to Buda Harris in the right corner, and he got bumped just a little bit and slowed him down where he was unable to get to that.
He was open.
It was a great play call, and he was there. Like I said, he just got bumped. He had double coverage right there, and he got past both of them.
It would have been about right. Bumping him slowed it down just enough where it left it a little long.
I bet we see that play again later on. I know Buda wants to see it again.
Now, that'll drive you crazy as a defensive coach going, the last thing we said, don't let anybody behind you if you're the safety back there. And they're playing a safety over the top of Buda.
2nd down and 10, and Jaden Young on the carry as he takes the snap and he tries to find some blockers in front of him. He's going to take it down for about a 2-yard gain as he gets they're going to mark it at the 30, it looks like. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 8. 9:39 left to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless at the Tez.
Trying to get used to Todd not being able to fill in and trying to talk and keep stats. It's a little weird over here.
Twin receivers to the right. There's a pass over here to
Jaden
Young. He bobbled it for a second. He finally gathers it in and takes it down inside the 15. They're going to mark it down at the 12, and that's going to move the chains for another Rivercrest first down.
Yeah, pick up a 17. Just did a good job of finding him in that open spot right there.
A little slant pass there to Jaden Young. He's played a big part of this first drive, and we're right about 9 minutes left to go, and the Colts are knocking at the door at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. Cavante takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Jacavion Williams, I believe.
Yeah, haven't seen Jacavion at running back in a few weeks. And
he's going to pick up about 4 yards.
Yeah, down about the 8-yard line, in between the 7 and 8.
So that'll bring up 2nd down. They can pick up a first down here. They get it down to about the 3. Or, I guess, inside. They're about the 2-yard line.
Yeah. Sitting at about the 2.5 on that marker.
It's Jacavion Williams back in the backfield next to Cavante. There's a snap. Cavante's going to keep it. He's going to roll inside the 5.
He might have.
And
he's close to that first down. Maybe I
think they're going to mark him at the 3.
think he's going to be a little short.
It looks like
It's
a yard
pulling
short.
him back to the 4 now.
They're going to spot it at the 4. That's correct. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 1. There's a snap. Cavante again, same play. And looks like
good
they're
job
gonna,
by the Panther defense.
Yeah, looks like they held him.
Yeah.
There might be a loss.
Yeah, I think they did lose a yard or two. Panther defense did a great job of getting penetration on that side. I think they kind of saw it coming and slanted to that side and made a great play. He did. He lost 2 yards on that. So
it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. 4th down and 3, I guess. Ball spotted at the 6-yard line. Cavante is going to hand it off to Jaden Young. He slips a tackle, brings it back to the middle of the field, and he's going to be wrapped up, and it's going to be turned over on downs as that play never went anywhere.
Yeah, he ended up losing 5 yards back to the 11 on that turnover on down. So Colts drive from the 33 all the way down to the 4, and Panther D stands strong and holds them out. Good job on Fouke.
Fouke does a great job there as they were able to keep the Colts out of the end zone. And 6:59, the Panthers will take over again 1st and 10, but they're going to be deep in their own territory as they have the ball at their own 11-yard line. Let's see what this Rivercrest defense can do here. Again, their workhorse is number 23. That's Dylan Sprayberry. Came in with 1,215 yards rushing into this game as well as 19 touchdowns. And he's going to take that handoff and run to that right side, but that defense is there.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a loss, I believe, on the play of 1. As they're going to spot it at the 10.
Sanders.
So great job there on 1st down for that Rivercrest Colts defense.
For a loss, too.
A loss of 1 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 11 with about 6:30 left to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless at the Tez.
Good job of setting the edge that time by Colin Sanders.
There's a snap. Quarterback rolls right, and he's going to throw it away. He just throws it out of bounds as Colin Sanders was in hot pursuit of number 7. That's Terrell Robinson, their quarterback. Great job there by Sanders on back-to-back plays, and as a result, it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah. We saw Colin. There's a flag down. Not sure what the call.
Yeah, there's a flag inside the 5-yard line there.
It's going to
They're
be
going to back it up.
On Fouke.
So half the distance. Oh, they're going to say intentional ground, I guess.
Oh, wow. I don't know how he was outside he was almost out of bounds.
So 3rd and 15 after the penalty. 3rd and 16, rather. The ball is going to be spotted about the 5-yard line, just outside the 5. There's a snap. Quarterback looks right, throws right.
Got a man.
And it's going to be
great catch.
Caught.
He was holding Buddha back, had a hold of his jersey, pushing him back, and that's why he couldn't get any closer than he did.
So I couldn't see what number was that caught that, Danny.
I think it was
I couldn't see it.
I think it was Noah Pittman, number 6.
So they moved the chains as the ball spotted at the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10
yards right there
for the Panthers. There's a snap. This time the quarterback's going to keep it and run to this left side, but he's met there by big man and number 51. That's Diesel Freeman. Andrew Lomack there said.
That's going to be for a loss.
No, you're not going anywhere there,
right.
young man. So loss of a couple on the play to bring up 2nd down and 12 with 5:43 and counting here in this first period. First round of the playoffs, man.
Man, it's weird. It seemed like we were just starting that scrimmage game against Pocahontas not too long ago.
There's the snap. He's going to
play action.
Little screen pass there as he throws it. I believe that's number
facing. It's number 2.
Colin Garner on the reception.
He's going to get it all the way to the 44. Pick up an 8. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4, I think.
3rd and 4 for the Panthers. We're under 5 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. We're still scoreless at the test. Number 7, Terrell Robinson, their quarterback, and number 11, Joshua Scoggins, there beside him. He drops back, passes right. Ooh! And Jaden Young was right there and just mistimed that. He was had an eye on it, ready to take that one in. So
Mr. Robinson got popped by big man Lomack.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and 4, and the ball's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line. And looks like the Panthers either going to try to draw them offside.
If you jump, it's going to be a first down, so you just want to play smart.
He backs up now. Looks like he may punt it.
Yeah, a little quick kick.
Ooh, Cavante was right there.
He was.
Might have been able to get a hand on that if he just kept going.
I'm not sure why he picked it up. It was still
rolling. It was still rolling, and he picks it up at the 20, just outside the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. So, it looked to me like he had another couple yards in it.
I think so.
So with 4:31 left to go here in the first quarter, the Panthers punt the football, and Rivercrest will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Well, the good news is you allowed the big pass play to get the first down, and it still didn't hurt you. Problem is you got inside the 5-yard line and didn't score. So
right.
Time to get on track right here for the Colts.
Jaden Young in motion there. There's movement. Not sure they're pointing at the Colts. And let's see which way the officials point. And they as well will point at the Colts. So a little movement up front for that Rivercrest front line and back them up 5 yards. Spot the ball at the 16 and repeat first down. 1st and 15 for the Colts.
Yeah, it's not how you want to start your drive going backwards. First thing, I know it's got to drive Coach hard and crazy, but we'll see what the Colts can do.
There's a snap. Devontae looks right, throws right. He hits Jaden Young over here. He's at the 17 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Doing a good job. Fouke defense doing a good job of pursuit right now. Aside from those first couple runs Colts had, and they've done a good job on defense. I think that was for no gain.
Yeah, no gain on the play as the ball spotted back at the 16. Bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Colts. Cavante takes the snap, hands it off. That's number
25.
25.
Lex
Latham with the carry.
Just
and
nowhere to go.
Picks up a couple of yards, I guess.
Yep.
3rd down and 13 coming up for the Colts. Lex Latham, a freshman they moved up last week, gets a carry early on in this one. We're under 4 minutes, and Colts are facing a 3rd and 14 at their own 18-yard line. Cavante passes over here to the right to Buda Harris, makes the catch at about the 28, and then carries it out to about the 35-yard line.
Good job of lowering that shoulder.
That's exactly right. And if Todd Vinson was here with us, he would say, that's first down Buda.
That's right. He's always good for what ails you.
Yes. So great job there by Cavante and Buda as they hook up there for the first down.
Yeah.
Pitch and catch.
3rd and 13, and just throw it for 17. That'll work.
1st and 10 for the Colts at their own 35-yard line. Cavante takes the snap. He keeps it. He runs up the middle. He's still on his feet inside the 45 there. He takes it down to the 43, I guess, is where they'll mark it.
Yeah.
And
good run.
Pickup of about 8 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 2 as the senior quarterback moves the football. We're at 3 minutes left to go here in this first quarter, and we're still scoreless in this first-round playoff game. Cavante takes the snap. He's going to keep it again. He hurdles over a player that was on the ground. He's still on his feet, and here comes a flag.
It's going to be
at about the 45-yard line.
I thought he had him by the face mask or a horse collar or something. I'm not sure, but it was a weird grab. But they're going to call it on them.
Yeah.
Blocking. They got a below the waist. Must have been engaged with a guy. And
somebody tried to take their legs out, I guess, and the referee saw that.
Yeah. Called
the penalty.
They called it on them down to the 46. So it's going to be that's a pickup of 10 yards. 13 yards.
So after the gain by Cavante, there's another 15-yard penalty against the Panthers. Will take the ball down to the Panther 31-yard line. That's a big, big play in favor of the Colts.
Absolutely.
Clock starts, 2:40 and counting here in the first. Cavante fakes the handoff, passes it to Jaden Young, who's going to be pick up about 4 yards, and the ball is going to be spotted at the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 6 coming up for Rivercrest. They're in their all-red jerseys, red helmets with the horseshoe on it.
Just using that little passing game like a run game right there.
2nd down and 6. Lex Latham in the backfield. He fakes the handoff to him, and Cavante keeps it. He's going to take it down to about the 22-yard line. Going to be close to a first down. Bring up 3rd down and 1, it looks like. Joe Lewis Ralph checks in for the Colts. He wears number 7. Latham checks out.
I think Latham's role is just going to keep increasing.
Yeah, I do too. Talented young man out there at running back spot.
Just a natural running back.
So Jaden and Jacavion back there. There's the snap to Jaden Young. And he's going to pick up the first down as he goes inside the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Panther defense did a good job of trying to guess the snap count and get a guy in there and had a hold of Jaden's waist. And Jaden was able to just pull him for 3 yards.
I tell you, when you got Jaden and Jacavion and Cavante all back there in the backfield at the same time, you don't know which one's getting the football.
That's true. And they can all house it on you.
That's exactly right. So 1st and 10 for the Colts. The ball spotted at the Panther 19-yard line. We're under a minute here in the first quarter. Jacavion in motion. Fake to him. Cavante's getting pressure there, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah,
and
we didn't.
Whoa. There's a push at the end of that.
You got to throw that.
And there's no flag thrown on that. Unbelievable. Wow. The whistle had blown for probably 2 or 3 seconds.
Oh, it was way after.
You would think if anybody was going to throw it right there, the white hat was right there and saw that.
I don't understand that.
I mean, you got to protect the players on that. You can't let that stuff go on.
I mean, he'd already given up at that point because the whistle had blown, and so.
And the kid's hands extended out. I mean, it was obvious it was pushed right there. This will be the last play as we're under 5 seconds. Cavante rolls left, throws over there to
just out of the reach of Jaden.
Jaden Young was over there, but just over his head.
I could see Cavante was frustrated with himself. He knew he had that touchdown pass and just missed it.
So after the loss on the previous play of 6 yards and the incomplete there, it's going to bring up 3rd down and 16 when we come out of this break. As at the end of the first quarter, it's Fouke 0 and Rivercrest 0.
Yeah. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
I didn't either.
That was a quick first quarter.
Yeah. Well, of course, we didn't see that,
That's true. It was a lot of just moving of the ball and nothing in the end zone. So Yeah, I was still a little surprised that we didn't have anything called on that last play, especially when it wasn't hidden.
Right.
It was
I think that's what those three guys are talking about right now, how you missed that one. Oh, mercy.
We do appreciate everybody joining us, almost 600 on here with us, and appreciate you jumping on here. A lot of Colt fans, a lot of Fouke fans on here, so thanks for joining us.
Welcome to Rivercrest Athletics.
That's right. It is nice where you can watch your team play from wherever. We have folks tuning in from
the Philippines.
Yeah, all across the nation and international every week. So that's a neat thing. So we appreciate all you guys tuning in. So we'll see what the Colts can do here. It's coming back out. It's going to be at the 26-yard line. Ball, Colts ball, 3rd and 17.
That's quarterback there with some leadership. He servant leadership as he ties the shoe of one of his linemen coming out of that time.
He's like, that guy blocks for me. You take care of a lineman.
So 3rd and 16 for the Colts as there's 10 on the play clock. Cavante takes the snap. He looks left. Throws right, wide open over there.
Wow.
Jaden Young. That was perfectly placed. And he fooled them all because he was looking left, and everybody on the defense was looking over in the same way, and then he just looked right back to the right side, and there was Jaden Young. Nobody even around him.
That's an experienced quarterback when you look off the defender and come back to your guy.
Yes, sir.
So a 26-yard touchdown pass and catch from Cavante Washington to Jaden Young. So good to see the Colts get on the board.
So with 11:53 left to go in the first half, Rivercrest strikes first. They're going to go for 2 right here.
Interesting.
Man in motion. Cavante rolls to his left, looks back to his right, and it is caught. That's Jaden Young, number 14. And so 2-point conversion is good. And
I'll take it.
The Colts are up 8-0 here in the second quarter. 11:53 left to go.
Well, we know 8 points is not going to win this game, so there's a whole lot of game left to play. But it sure is nice to see the Colts up early.
It sure is. Let's see. Newport's up 12-0 over McGee, and Osceola's up 27-0 over Center Point.
Wow.
In other first-round action.
Yeah. Tell you the 3A3 was deep.
Yeah.
Deep this year. It's going to be interesting that Walnut Ridge Rising game right there. Walnut Ridge being the 4th seed out of our conference, and both those teams like to get in that double wing and run the ball, and so it's going to be like mirror images.
Right. And the winner of that game plays the winner of this game.
That's right.
The birthday boy, Hunter Ellis, tees it up at the 40-yard line. He wears number 12. He's getting ready to put that big toe into the football and send it down the field. There's the kick. It's going to be caught at the 27-yard line by number 14.
Oh, we cut inside the blocker.
And they took a bad angle on that, and he's going to take it. Nope, there's a flag
really
coming out there.
Angle.
That's Bryce Graves on the return. There's a flag at about the 47-yard line, and usually that's going to be about the place where a hold or a block in the back is going to be. Right, they're going to kick a flag back to the 50. I got a feeling this is going to be going back. Yeah, blocking the back.
It was a no-doubter because they threw it immediately.
Yeah,
and the guy came in contact. So
again, I didn't see it, but I agree with it.
I didn't either. It's going to give Fouke Panthers 1st and 10 at their own 40.
11:41 left to go here in the first half. Colts on top, 8-0. Again, you see a lot of these Colts players playing on both sides of the field in the last several games. There's a handoff. That's their guy, man, number 23, Dylan Sprayberry.
Just a good job up front blocking, and he did a great job of hitting that hole.
He does a great job once he gets through there, planting that foot and cutting back, and
not a lot of dancing, just go.
He just runs hard and straight.
I like it.
Cuts when he needs to.
It's going to be a pickup of 17 yards.
So first and 10 at the Colt 43-yard line. There's a snap. He's going to fake the handoff this time. Quarterback keeps it, and he's going to be dropped for a loss by Cavante Washington. Loss of about 3, I believe, on the play. Here comes. Oh, I thought that was a flag. That was a pom-pom over there. I saw something yellow being thrown in the air, and
I was the same way, Coach. I was like, what's this flag? And, it was just a Fouke cheerleader throwing a pom-pom.
So second down and 13 for the Panthers. The ball is at the Colt 46-yard line. Their quarterback, number 7, Terrell Robinson, set to receive the snap. There it is. He looks right. There's whistles before the play. And going to have some movement on that Fouke offense. That's going to back them up 5 more yards. Bring up second down and 18 as they move the ball back on their side of the field at the 49-yard line.
Colt defense has done a good job of putting them in a lot of passing downs early.
Right. Keeping the ball out of Sprayberry's hands. Number 11 is back there with him, with the quarterback. That's Joshua Scoggins. Quarterback looks to his left, passes over there. It's going to be picked off. That's going to be picked off.